Hey out there, and welcome. I'm Kate, and I am glad that you are here with me today. So I have a very dear friend who recently broke her elbow, and it's gotten me thinking about how we can practice when we have certain limitations. So this is going to be a hands-free flow where we have no weight bearing on our hands. So you probably won't need any props, maybe just a blanket. We're going to work the lower half and see where it takes us. So go ahead, find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's get moving. So we are going to start in a comfortable seat. You can sit on your heels like I am here in Vajrasana. Maybe slide the blanket between your heels and your butt, or you can roll up the blanket and put it underneath the fronts of your ankles to make it more comfortable. Or you can sit in Sukhasana with your legs crossed, whatever works for you. We're just going to take a moment, right? Close your eyes. Feel your shoulders soften away from your ears. Let your hands rest where they feel comfortable. On your lap, out to the side, whatever. And feel the length of your spine rise up, and just take a moment to take a breath. And notice how quickly you can shift, right? How quickly the stillness steps in when you close your eyes and when you focus on your breath. Just stay with that for a minute. And take a big breath in. And on your next exhale, slowly lower your chin to your chest and give your head a little shake side to side. And roll your right ear up over your right shoulder and pause there. Maybe give a little shake. And then roll it down through center and come on up to the other side. You can give your head a little shake there. And chin to chest. Pause here for a moment with your head bowed. Feel your shoulder blades draw toward each other on your back, opening across the front of your chest. Take another breath. From here, on your inhale, you're going to lift your head, sweep your arms out and up if you can do that, right? Come up onto your shins, reach it up. When you exhale, you're going to bow forward. And if your arms can sweep back behind you into a child's pose, do that. If they want to rest in front, that's cool. When you inhale, you're going to lift back up onto your shins. Stretch your arms back up. Maybe take your gaze up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Set your hips back. And keep moving at your pace, right here. And drop back in. One more. Inhale, reach it up. When the exhale comes while you're here, you're going to bend your elbows and just pull your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull it down. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're going to pull those arms down through cactus. Tuck your toes, set your hips back on your heels, and let your hands rest on your lap. And take just a moment here to pause. If you need to, I'm going to spin around, but you stay right where you are. If you need to, you can come up off your feet, but we're going to pause for another breath, maybe two. Stretch into your feet, your ankles, toes. Okay. And then come on up onto your knees. Right? Take your hands to your hips, and you're going to take your right foot and just step it forward. Ooh. And if you need to, you can slide that blanket underneath your knee. If you don't have the blanket, you can always fold your mat underneath your knee. And just take a second here, hands on your hips. We're going to kind of rock in and out of our lunge. Yeah. That's it. And then take your right foot, and you're just going to kind of toe heel it out about 45 degrees. And you can lean into your thigh if you want, if it works for you. And we're just going to rock in and out of this. Don't worry if your knee goes across and over your ankle. It's all good. We're just working into the legs just a little bit. And then come on up and take that foot all the way out to the side. And we're going to lean into it here. Just a little baby side angle. Rock in and out. Yeah. That's it. And then press into that foot. We're going to straighten your right leg. You can lift onto your heel if that feels good. Slide your right hand down your thigh. Sweep your left arm up and reach it over. You can take your left hand to the side of your head and just spin your chest open. And then bring it back up, and you're gonna tuck your right leg back underneath you. Second side, nice and easy. Step that left foot forward. Again, if you wanna fold your mat, you can. We're gonna rock in and out. Yeah, that's it. Keep your tailbone long, keep that lift through your low belly, gentle core engagement. And then take this foot and you're gonna walk it out 45 degrees. You can lean into it if you want, rock in and out here. Yeah. And then we're gonna take that foot, open it all the way out to the side. Oh, and lean into that. You can always adjust how far away you want your foot. Give it more or less stretch. And then come on up, straighten that left leg. You can slide your left hand down, Parigasana. Right arm stretches up and you can reach it over here. Feel your tailbone lengthen. Front of that right thigh is just gonna lengthen down into the floor. And then if it works for you, you're gonna bend your right elbow, take your hand behind your head and just start to roll yourself open. Peel it back. And then come on back up. Tuck that left leg underneath you. Take a few hip circles here. No. I don't know why there's music involved, but there is. Okay, here we go. You're gonna take your right foot, step it forward again. For those of you with the cranky knees, find that padding. Here we go, hands at your hips. Beautiful, you're gonna take your right hand to the top of your right thigh. Keep that tailbone scooping. Left arm's gonna reach up and take a lean over to the right side. Let that left hand fall to your right thigh. Take your right hand to your hip. Sit up nice and tall and you're just gonna spin yourself to the right. Maybe this right hand can wrap around, find a little half bind so the back of your hand comes to your outer left hip. And just lift through your chest here. Beautiful. And bring it back through center. Hands to prayer. You're gonna lengthen up. And then we're gonna go for Ardha Hanuman, but without the hands, right? Slide your hips back, work to straighten this right leg. Feel that lift through your chest, sitting bones arc back behind you, and just start to hinge into this right hip. You can still get that stretch, hands on the floor or hands up in prayer, right? Beautiful. And then bring your torso up, and you're just gonna step that right foot back underneath you. Nothing crazy here, right? Same thing to the left side. Step it forward, find your lunge here. Pad that knee if you need it. Yeah. Beautiful. Hands come to prayer, feel that lift. Lengthen through your tailbone. Left hand comes down, take your right arm, reach it up, and then bring it over to the side. And let that right hand find your left thigh. Staying tall through your spine. Spin yourself to the left. Left hand can stay on your hip, or you can take it around and wrap it for that little half bind. Bring yourself back through center, hands to prayer. You're gonna straighten that left leg and feel your hips pull back, sitting bones kind of curl back behind you. Lengthen up, and we're gonna take that fold out and over, but keep your spine long, sides of your body long, and find that deep hinge in your left hip. Yeah. From here, we're gonna lift up. Step your left. Oh, you know what? Let's take it forward. So you're gonna bend that left knee, tuck your right toes under, and step it up. Yeah, hands still in prayer, shoulders down your back. Gonna inhale, lift onto the balls of your feet. And when you exhale, just sink down and lift up again. And sink it down. And now we're gonna add a little rock back, right? So you lift it up, and then drop your heels and rock back, and just kind of lift up, drop, and rock. Wake up those calves, strengthen your ankles, all that good stuff. You got it. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna pause here. Shift your weight onto your right foot. You're just gonna lift your left knee in and just work some circles out and around. Whew, if you can catch that balance. And then circle it in the other direction. You got it. Nice. And then drop that left foot. Same thing to the other side, right? Shift into the left foot, lift your right knee, and we're just gonna circle it out. One direction. Whoop, and then the other. And then step it down, take your feet wide. Toes open out to the side just a little bit. If it's available to you, you're gonna take your arms, reach them up, inhale. When you exhale, we're just gonna sink down. Find a little squat here. Press through those heels, inhale, reach it out, stretch it up. Sink it back down on your exhale. Again, press into your feet, lift it up. Exhale, last time, we're gonna come down and hold it here. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Yeah, gorgeous. All right, push into those feet. Inhale, come all the way back up, reach it up. Hands come back to prayer. Settle your feet back underneath you. You're gonna shift onto your right foot again and lift your knee in. And we're gonna go for those circles yet again. Yep, and then drag that left knee into your chest. And you're gonna step your left foot back. Nice high lunge here. Hands can come to your hips. Your arms can stretch up if you want. Take a moment here. Tailbone nice and long, lift through your low belly. And then bring your hands to prayer. We're just gonna take some dips, right? You're gonna dip this left knee down and then lift it back up. Dip it down, lift it up. Dip it down, lift it up. Shift your weight back into your right foot. Step it forward and take those circles in the other direction. Can you remember which way you went the first time? I don't know, I can't. But we're gonna do it anyway. And then step it down. Shift onto your left foot. Same thing here, gonna lift your right knee in, just some circles out and around. How about we open out? Yeah, that's it. And then step your right foot back. Nice high lunge here. Scoop that tailbone. Hands can come to your hips for a moment if you need to adjust through your pelvis. Stretch those arms up if you want. You got it. And then you're gonna bring your hands to prayer. And then dip that back knee. Lift it back up. And dip it down. Lift it up. And dip it down. Lift it up. One more. Dip. This is our bonus round. And then lift it up. You're gonna step it forward, step back into that left foot, and then we circle coming around and forward. Yep. And step it down. Okay? All right. Here we go. We're gonna add on to that a little bit. So shift onto your right foot. Left knee's gonna hug in. You're gonna take some circles. Just one or two. And then bring that left foot into tree pose. Feel your chest lift. All right, sweep this left knee forward. You're gonna soften your right knee just a little bit and take a slow step back into your lunge, slow as you can. Make those legs work. Wobble along the way, it's all good. Drop your right hand to the top of your right thigh, scoop your tailbone. Take your left arm, stretch it up. And then we're gonna take that same lean we did before, just a little bit deeper here. And then take that left hand to your right knee, right hand to your hip. Stand tall and spin it to the other side. Yeah, you can find that half bind if you want it. Hands come back through. We're gonna come into warrior two. So spin yourself open. And keep your hands right here at prayer. If it's available and you really want it, you can extend those arms. Beautiful. And now for Trikonasana, you're gonna straighten that right leg. It's nice and tall through your spine. This right hip's gonna hinge super deep. Think about this whole right side body like you were gonna lay it down on that top of your thigh here. That's it. If you want to extend your arms without touching fingertips, then that's awesome. You can keep your hands right at prayer. It's entirely up to you, but feel those legs work. Feel how your spine can lengthen here. And now gaze at that front foot. We're gonna try this. Half moon with your hands in prayer. Hop that back foot up. Shift, shift, shift. And then press into that right foot. Feel that lift, that extension. Stack that left side on top of the right as much as you can. Maybe the arms extend here. Maybe the hands stay at prayer. We're going to come up slowly. Draw your left knee into your chest. Slow and steady. Circle it out. Step it into chair. Sink those feet. Drop your hips back. Press the floor away. Inhale, come on up. Here we are. Shoulders soft away from your ears. Second side, right? Take your weight into your left foot. Draw your right knee in. Couple circles. They're wobbly. It's okay. If they're steady, enjoy that too, right? Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Breathe here. Okay, we're going to take that right knee, point it straight forward. Soften your left knee. And the slowest step back that you can manage into your lunge. Keep that lift through your low belly. Pause it right here. And sometimes when we're limited in our movement, we get wrapped up in how we're limited, right? But we forget that there's power other places, there's strength other places, there's other ways we can work, right? So we get to explore. Super fun, right? Right, or left hand to the top of your thigh. Take your right arm, reach it up, and we're just going to take that lean over to the left side. And then that right hand can find your left thigh nice and tall through your spine. We're going to twist it to the left. Maybe that left hand stays on your hip. Maybe you find this little half bindy thing here. Hands come through prayer, come through center, and open it up. Warrior two. And by all means, keep your hands right here, right? Soft shoulders. If you want to extend and that works for you, go for it. But you can stay right here. It's good to find new ways to practice. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but it is. All right, straighten that front leg. Here we go. We're going to go into Trikonasana, right? So feel that left hip point. Okay. Just kind of seeing where it is. You got it. And then maybe that top shoulder rolls open. Can use that energy pushing into your feet to feel that length in your spine. And perhaps you want to extend your arms here. But remember, we're doing no hands, right? So keep those fingertips floating. You got it. You're doing great. Hands come to prayer. We're going to go for our half moon challenge here, right? So hop forward, take your time. Shift that weight carefully into that left foot. We're going to take that right leg and lift it up. Flex your foot, spread your toes. It doesn't have to be super duper ultra mega. Maybe those arms extend. Okay, slowly. Come on up. Here we go. Welcome the wibble wobble. Make some circles with that knee. Whoa, step it into your chair. Sink your hips. Okay, I'm gonna toe heel those feet a little bit wider. Sit your weight all the way down. Come all the way back. Butt to the ground. Onto your back. Slow and steady. Let your arms rest by your sides. Just roll some circles. And then the other way. All right, drop those feet to the mat. Take your right ankle over the top of your left thigh. Press into your left foot. Maybe you want to gather your shoulder blades under you, arms by sides. Press into that left foot, lift your hips. So we're in a figure four here. And feel your hips work to level. As your inner right thigh spills open, feel your right hip point lift up. When you exhale, you're going to set your hips back down onto the floor. Without using your hands, pull that left knee in. Gorgeous. Arms can move out to the sides a little bit and let your legs, as they are, drop over to the left. And just push that right foot into the floor as you spin your chest to the right. and bring it up through center. Cross that right leg all the way over the left, and then let your knees drop over to the right. Oh my goodness. Ugh. And bring it back up through the middle. Undo that cross of your legs. Right foot on the mat, take your left ankle over the top of your right thigh, and you can gather again. Arms right alongside your body. Press into that right foot, lift your hips. And work to level here. On your exhale, lower it all the way down nice and steady. No hands. Pull that right knee in, figure four. Unassisted. And then arms out to the sides. Let your legs drop over to the right. And firmly step into that left foot as you spin your chest to the left. And then bring it up through center. Cross that left leg all the way over and let your legs drop over to the left. And you can slide your gaze to the right. And bring it back up through the middle. Plant both feet on the mat and just pause for a second here. And you're gonna do a couple of rounds of cat and cow, right? While you're just right here, find a little neutralizing. That's it. Press that low back into the ground as you exhale. Just work out any other kinks you may feel. And then hug your knees in and let them rock a little side to side. One more time, kind of drawing those circles in one direction and then in the other. And stretch those legs all the way out. And take a moment here. Settle. You can use that blanket to support you however you need. Feel yourself soften and relax into the rhythm of your breath. And let your next breath be a little deeper. Let your body wake as you move your fingers and your toes. And slowly draw your knees into your chest. And if it works to you to roll to one side and press yourself up, and you can do it that way. If you want to roll forward and back and work on it that way, that works too. Take a moment here. When you get there, find that tall spine. Try side closed. Come back to your breath. And if you'd like, you can bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra or hand to your heart and just bow your head. and honor your time on the mat today, and honor your body and your breath, and say a quiet thanks to yourself for being here for you, for showing up for you. Because hell yeah, you did it. Make it a great day.